I'm going to stand on this and keep this in the pod. That that's a top three sweet treat, bro. Is a fresh crispy
A fresh.
Krispy Kreme donut, bro.
Yes. Yes. Bro, when they rolled the donuts on that roller
Yep.
and the glaze just goes over them, bro,
Oh,
and then they pick them up
Yep.
off the rack and give it to
put
you.
right into your hand.
Oh my.
We are 4 days away from Friday. Possibly the biggest OU football home game in history. And I could see us ending up at Donut King at the end of the night,
goodness.
honestly.
Stop all
but
Donut
listen,
King slander as well, bro. People that don't like Donut King,
Yep.
Yeah.
get
Facts,
out,
bro.
Yeah. So Boomer Backfield will be at the game. We are so excited to be there. We didn't know we were going to be there, and now all three of us are going to be there.
We didn't know we were going to be there, and then OU gave us tickets.
Yeah.
Ben Arbuckle,
Media passes.
he gave us the tickets.
Ben Arbuckle
He
personally
said,
handed
"I
us
love you
tickets
guys'
in John
podcast. You
Mateer.
guys speak so highly of me. Here's 3 tickets."
Yeah. You're in Bo Bentley's family spot. Anyway, but we're going to have so much fun. I'm so
Oh,
excited.
gosh.
I'm so freaking excited.
Yeah.
Forecast is like 50-ish or lower and windy. A little windy.
Oh,
Maybe
wind
15
hurts.
15 mile per hour wind with some gusts, but it's going to be so fun. And we are technically home dogs according to Vegas by 1.5. Whatever you want to think about that. This is the coffee cup that I'll be rocking at work tomorrow.
My goodness.
Freaking
Fire.
great
Fully
find.
employed.
Great. Look at that.
That's
Look at
amazing.
that.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Cinema.
Because if we win this game, we'll be going to the Rose Bowl versus Indiana. So here we go. I'm manifesting.
Dude.
Bryce Mendoza.
I'm manifesting.
Oh my gosh, I'm so fired up, man.
I'm so
Holy
excited.
cow, dude. Listen, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it. This is the most important home game in OU history. Because what game has had higher implications than this? You can say a regular season home game was the most important from back in 2008 or the 90s. But if they lost that game, they didn't go home. They went to maybe a lower bowl game, or they went to the national, whatever. For us, it's win or go home. And it's against a team that, it's just two historic programs. I mean, you're talking about Bama and OU. It just doesn't get better than this, man. It really doesn't. Do you know what the spread was when we were on the road at Bama? What Vegas had us? I don't know.
I think
I shouldn't have asked that like it was a rhetorical question.
I thought I was about to drop a
It was not a rhetorical
freaking Colby
question.
bomb.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be like such a good
Yeah.
stat, and I was like,
Do
ooh.
you know?
No,
Nope.
I think it was I remember about a touchdown. I think it was like 7.5 maybe, so even over
Okay.
a touchdown.
So we were over. What did we win by? 2 points.
2 points.
So, anyways, yeah, dude, I think like the last time we talked, man, I'm not worried about Bama because as the season's gone on, OU has gotten stronger, and as Bama's gone on, they've looked worse. Maybe with the 2 weeks they'll have a break, but their Auburn and Georgia back-to-back performances were just pathetic. And even though our offense has struggled, we've still found a way to win. They did not win against Georgia. They got pounded. Anyways, enough yapping about that. I think we're gonna win, man. I really think we're gonna win.
Great time. We're gonna have a
We're gonna have a
freaking great time. Is what we're gonna have. And
Yeah.
Colby, to your point about this being the biggest OU home game in history, I already know there's gonna be somebody over the age of retirement age watching our video, and he's gonna say, "Well, you didn't see the Great Butter Biscuit Showdown of 1972." And if you were there, you would have known that was the greatest game of all time. And listen, I get it. There are some pretty big games that have gone down in history. And even in our OU fandom, like we've seen some like home games that have just been nuts. Have had a lot on the line, but man, it doesn't get better than win or go home. Truly natty on the line.
Yep.
Not natty on the line, but natty hopes on the line.
Yeah.
Doesn't get better than that. So I mean, here we
No.
are. The playoff logo
Yeah, it's gonna be there.
on the patch.
Did y'all see that stat that
Come
it's like we're
Come on.
like
Bro.
1-5 when it's on the right, and like 10-9 when it's on the left, and it's on the
Yeah, I saw that.
Put it on the
Put it
left.
on the left.
Put it on the left.
It's cut. It's cut.
Bro, Bro, the playoff logo on the field,
It's gonna be so
I'm
sick.
going to scream, bro. Dude,
I'm
we've
gonna
literally been
literally-
talking about that for years,
No, no,
dude.
we have.
Years, bro.
We have. We've been saying that for years. Oh, bro, when the playoff logo's in the field. And you know what else? Every playoff logo that I see in Norman, I'm probably gonna take a picture. Honestly,
Yeah,
every single
literally,
one.
bro.
Because, bro, the only playoff
thought you
logo
was gonna
that
say
I've
something.
ever seen in Norman is, yeah, I've seen it on the little banner of like, oh, we went
Yes,
to the
dude.
playoff in 2019,
Yeah.
and now we're back, and now we have a playoff logo on the freaking field, on the jerseys. Dude, if they're selling merch with the playoff logo on it, I might
Yep.
be
100%, bro.
financially
I'm copying.
irresponsible.
Yep.
I might be here.
Even
Jordan
might pay
OU
them.
gear with the playoff logo.
Oh.
Savings.
Savings.
Yes.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
It's right off.
Yeah, bro.
Or whatever
I
the
can't
freaking
help
the Apple Pay sound is. Yeah. Yeah.
Boink.
It's over. But man, it's gonna be fun.
Jover.
It's gonna be freaking fun. Yeah, I think the whole like we're underdogs thing, I think it's a bit ridiculous. Although, you know, no, I just think it's ridiculous, man. I think we should. I mean, like we beat them on the road just what 4 weeks ago, a month ago, and our defense was just dominating. Our special teams was incredible, and the only concern is the offense, and the offense hasn't gotten worse since then. I mean,
Yeah.
it hasn't gotten better,
That's
but
a good-
it hasn't gotten.
that's a good
worse.
point. Yeah, it hasn't gotten
It- it-
worse.
There's no signs that this thing has fallen off a ship or anything, but so it hasn't gotten worse. Man, I do think that there are some OU fans out there. I've seen this over the past 2 weeks, man, that just think for some reason that John Mateer like is just gonna come back, and I'm just like, dude, what? Like they just because it's been 2
Guys,
weeks.
hold on,
I think
bro.
they're just like, yeah, like,
Hold on, bro. We're Texas fans. We're Texas fans, bro. We're undercover. That's why we started this podcast.
Oh
bro.
yeah, I
We're
forgot.
OSU fans, bro. Don't talk negative, bro. Just kidding.
I
Keep
don't-
going.
All I'm saying is, no, I agree. I
Keep
agree. I agree.
going.
I don't think that we should be like hoping on John Mateer to have some just legacy, like
Yes.
he just turns the season around. I think we should depend on John Mateer to play all right and hopefully not commit some turnovers. If he can go turnover free, then we're going to be in a great shape because I think either way, our defense and special teams is going to take care of business. So I'm not out here. John Mateer. And you know what else I'm not? I'm not R. Mason Thomas. Please play, please. Because, bro, we've been fine without him. And
Yeah,
not
we
saying,
have.
like, I mean, gosh, I want him to play. Golly,
Yeah.
do I want him to play. But defense has been great without him. So there's a little positive for you right there.
Dude, I
So
had chat.
everybody banking on them.
Had chat
Oh, yeah, go
compile the stats of our past two games versus Bama. And I was looking. In the past two games, Alabama has 6 turnovers. We have 1. They have 150 total rushing yards. We have 331. They have 490 passing yards. We have 206. And the time possession, we have 59 minutes, 43 seconds, and they have 60 minutes and 17 seconds. And they have 4 picks. We have none. 36 first downs. We have 30. So, besides passing yards and first downs, or total yards, passing yards, and first downs, we are absolutely dominating them. So if we could genuinely play just this much better, we actually might dog walk them. Like, legitimately,
Yeah.
they've ran for 80 and 70
Yeah.
on the ground in 2 games. That is horrible. And
That's crazy.
it's just one of those things where, Spencer, I agree with you, where it's like, listen,
Yes.
John Mateer,
Agreed.
listen, he's going to play how John Mateer's played all season, because I agree. It's like that, like, and listen, if he plays like where I'm like, dude, what are you doing? But he doesn't turn the ball over, it's fine. I don't care. I'm going to get on
Yes.
here and I'm going to probably
Agreed.
say, why do we
Agreed.
pay him so much money? Yes, because I will still think that, because we did pay him a lot of money and he's not putting out the value, whatever. But if he doesn't turn the ball over, I really don't care. He could throw for literally 4 yards, and if we win the game and doesn't turn the ball over, cool. Hand the ball off
That's
every
what
single
matters.
time. That's all I care
That's what
about.
matters.
So the
Facts.
whole fan base that's like, yeah, John Mateer, dude, he's going to turn into freaking Prime Baker. It's just not going to happen. If it does happen, I'll come on here and I'll eat my words. I will eat them right here on camera, and I will tell everyone I'm so sorry. But I think My only concern is that we've had so much time off, and that is a killer. On defense, I I think defense it's easier to ramp back up than it is offense to get in your groove. That's in my
Yeah.
opinion, because defense is it just is what it is. Go get the ball. Whoever has the ball, go get them. Offense, we know what John does when he has a break. My eyes aren't where I'm like, dude, you better be in the lab every hour of every day. Finals, somebody else take his finals. Somebody do whatever he needs done
Facts,
outside of
bro.
football.
Somebody-
Do it for him.
Probably already are.
Probably. Ben Arbrook probably doing him, taking his finals for him.
Is that good, John? Do you like that,
Intro
John?
to freaking
Did I answer it good?
football, whatever he's taking. But I just hope they're locked in enough because Bama played 2 weeks ago, and versus a good team we haven't played in 3 weeks, 4 weeks or whatever. So we'll kind of see. I'm hoping that they're able to ramp back up to game speed because it's really hard to do that when they're not going full speed because they don't want anyone to get hurt. So it's probably half shells on top, and then that's it, and then you're just going 70%. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Dude, I just think John Mateer just can't have a 3-pick game like he did versus LSU or like he did versus Texas.
He gets one turnover.
If you,
He gets
yeah,
one.
yeah, because anything like a performance, like if he plays like he did versus LSU, where he threw those three picks and really was the reason that LSU stayed close, kept giving them opportunities, then Bama's going to take advantage of that. Bama will
Yeah.
take advantage of that. But
Yeah, they
Bama,
will.
I don't think will have the opportunity to win this game if John Mateer plays safe, doesn't throw the ball into
Yes.
literally a DB's hands.
Yeah, dude.
So if he does that, I think we're all right. And I believe in our defense. And honestly, I believe in we've seen a little bit of run game develop, just a little bit, and a little bit of pass game, just a little bit. We just see flashes, but all we need is a couple of big plays, and defense can take care of the rest. That's what I'm so
Dude.
confident is, like, defense can take care of the rest.
Dude, that's been the story of the entire season, man. Big time plays. Centenia's had, I think, like 2 of them. In the punt return, actually,
Yeah.
so like 3. It just seems like
Yeah.
every game we are doing something bad, and then we have a big time breakaway play, and that kind of just seals the deal for us.
We depend on those.
We
Yeah.
we depend on him, which is kind of scary. The one thing I'll say about John Mateer, though, dude, is you can't expect a quarterback to be perfect because that's just not going to happen. Like, he might turn the ball over. He might. I don't know. He probably will, honestly, just the way that he plays. He's just very erratic in the way he plays. What is frustrating is that if you make the same mistake over and over and over and over again, like if you throw a pick into triple coverage and it's I don't know, cover 2 and the linebacker jotted out, so it's 3 guys, anyways. You get what I'm saying? He throws a pick there. And then he does it again the next week. And then he does it again. It's like, stop. Stop making the same mistakes. So I think that if he can just find a way he's had, 2 or 3 weeks off now, watching the film, practicing at practice, just not making the same mistakes that he always makes, then I think he'll be just fine. And I think he did that. Like, after the Texas game and Ole Miss, he did that. Like, we saw at Tennessee and Bama, and even Mizzou, he was fine. And then LSU was just like a random, like, why did he play so bad? I don't know. It looked like how he was against Texas, which was really strange. I don't know why. But Kylan, to your point, talking about the time off, we had a week off before Bama. We had a bye week before Bama, and we beat them on the road at their place.
Fair enough.
So maybe bye weeks kill the Oklahoma Sooners, but not against Bama. Maybe they're the only team that we have bye weeks against that we actually go out and win. Because if we have a bye week versus Texas, might as well chop it up as a loss. Chalk it up as a loss. But with Bama, this is, I don't know, the second time I feel like we've had. Did we have a bye week before Bama last year?
No. We went from
Okay.
Missouri straight to Bama.
Okay. But regardless, 2 byes against Bama, 2 wins.
Yep.
Let's see.
Hey. Wouldn't
No,
mind.
I mean, listen,
Wouldn't
I'm
freaking mind.
all for it because I think that we had a lot of people that were banged up, and we needed to get some time to recover. My only thing is that I feel like we have a tendency to overdo we go away from what works. Like, I have a strange feeling that Javonte Barnes is going to start the game at running back or something silly. Like, because it's like, oh, he had a crazy week.
Yeah.
It's like stuff like that.
Yeah.
That we would do. And it's like,
yeah, dude.
why? Because we didn't play great versus LSU. And it's like, okay, we need to scheme something up. And it's like, no, you don't need to scheme something up. Put Blaylock back there. Javonte Barnes can be a factor. He hasn't been a factor all year. Why should he be a factor right now? That doesn't make any sense.
You are not wrong.
That doesn't make any sense. We're going to try and...
It was interesting that he talked about Barnes today. I was like, don't bring him up.
It's one of those things. It's we need to create some trickery. And it's like, okay, listen. Trickery is great when your offense is competent and can actually run the plays. The normal plays, fine. We can't do that yet. So we can't... A trick play, maybe it might work, but it better not be... Because we run a flea flicker to open up the game. You know what's going to happen?
Bauer Sharp.
You know where that ball's going? It's going straight to the DB's hand. It's going to the Alabama safeties right there. He's going to bink, because it's not going to work.
Yeah.
The trick play right out the gate, or we're going to do something cute, and it's frustrating, and I feel like maybe it is every other team, but I don't pay close attention to every other team like I do OU. But it feels like you said, we'll have these big plays, and it's like, why don't we run this earlier? Why don't we do these things earlier in the game instead of like, oh, wait, now we need a touchdown. Let me actually stop digging in my butt and actually open up the playbook and call a good play. Let me stop doing that. That's what it feels like. It's like, I'm going to call this one. So it's just, that's my frustration. It's like, dude, don't change anything. Stick to what we've been doing. Be normal. Just don't be butt. And then just do like we did, because we won. We won games like we were doing without Javonte Barnes touching the field.
I mean, you're not wrong. We've won 4 straight against competent teams, other than LSU, I'd say. But they almost beat us. But on the 2 on the road against Bama, Tennessee, then we beat Mizzou, then we beat LSU. Don't change anything up. Keep everything the exact same. All we have to do, just like you said, Kylan, is if John Mateer can just play a little bit better, an ounce of what he was before OU, we're going to dog walk Bama. But you're right. There's no point in coming out and putting freaking... Listen, man. Javonte Barnes, all due respect, bro. He's been here all 4 years. I don't want him on the field, bro. He does the same thing every time. He gets the ball and he runs right into the back of the O-line. He does not have that vision that Torrey Blaylock have. He just doesn't have it. Don't put him in the game, please. And I know BV would pull something where he might actually do that. But, no, to your point, that's just what we need to do. Do the same exact things.
That was the last game he was... That in the main game, that was the last game he
was... This was 3 years ago that I got this pillow, and that's when Javonte Barnes played good.
Maine. He went crazy. He went crazy versus Maine.
Yeah, dude. Bro, no shame to Javonte Barnes, but
no shame at all.
Respectfully, I'd rather have Torrey Blaylock and X because they've been doing it this whole year.
Yeah, because they're freshmen. They're apparently running backs as freshmen are the only time we can be good. But, yeah, stick to what you're doing. I mean, I agree. I kind of agree with that. And just, you know what I think is stick to the game plan. The offense is not... Let's not try to make the offense just incredible overnight, because that's just going to lead to mistakes. And let's just let Mateer... Let's not give Mateer big decisions to make, honestly. Let's not put him in decisions where he can make mistakes. Let's give him... Let's take away the RPO out of his hands, and let's just give him easy reads. Give him... Let's just keep it simple. Let's just keep it simple, and let the defense give us some good territory where we can score touchdowns in pretty easy. But don't make any mistakes, man.
Give him one-man reads, bro. He reads one guy, then he makes one guy. That's what we need. We need to give him simple reads.
One guy,
literally, bro.
Somebody in the huddle, bro. This is what I want, bro. In the huddle, I want him to hold the football up and draw with his finger what everyone should run, bro. That's what he needs to do. Just hey, you run this. That way he knows, because we don't need any We need old school backyard football, bro. There was no RPOs. There's no. It's just, hey, you run this, you run that, and somebody get open. That's the play call. It's called get open, and then I'm gonna see how far I can throw it. And that's just because
if nobody's open,
just run. That's hey, you do that good. But he does it good. The case of where it's like, okay, he has like the mindset like, oh, big game, like he should like rise. Where the mentality is there, but the skill is not quite there yet. So you're gonna pair this a big game. I have to save the team with him trying to make all these decisions, and that's an absolute recipe for disaster. So give him keep the mentality, and then let him run the simple plays, and I think that will be better for him. Maybe next year when he develops a little bit more, maybe he can run the crazy play, save the day, play hero, also have the mindset. But now he didn't develop that in 3 weeks. He didn't. I know he didn't. I promise he didn't. And so don't try and force it. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. Dude, that's it, man. That's what I love about John Mateer. He has that mentality, bro. I would 10 times out of 10 rather have a quarterback who has that mentality and maybe just has lower level skill than a quarterback who has Jackson Arnold's mentality. Sorry to air out Jackson Arnold, but I'm going to. It may be higher skill. I think that where he lacks in skill, his mentality makes up for. And you can't do the reverse. Where you lack in mentality, you can't make up for in skill. So you see him, even Bama, there was he had that one throw to Centennia, and it was a stacked play. They threw it up higher than the corner, below the safety. It was on the left sideline. And that was like a big-time play. That was a huge chunk play and basically sealed the deal. But that was a case where his mentality came over, right? Because other quarterbacks would have just been too scared to throw that ball. And he threw it. And he got it. So if John Mateer can just, like you said, keep it simple, man. Keep that mentality strong, and you know what? Hit that mentality will at some point make a big play in the game. Like it always does. Yes. He always has like some type of big play a game. That Bama game, he had that throw, but he also had that like 20-yard run, which was crazy for that touchdown. And then obviously the amount of times he's connected with Centennia in like critical moments of the game, that's where his mentality makes up for his skill. So hopefully he can just do that, man.
Yeah. Sometimes he takes big risks if he's got the talent, bro, but
yeah.
It works out, man. Gosh.
Yeah, dude. I do not hate John Mateer, bro. No. I think he is not. I don't think he's as good as advertised before he got. I mean, I thought we were literally getting the Heisman. Like that was my mentality. Mm-hmm. But he's not that bad. I think if we got him advertised as he actually is,
there'd be no problems.
I'd just be like, what? Agree. I'd be like, he's better than Jackson Arnold. Like, we'll win. We're not going to lose games because of him. I mean, we did. We lost Texas because of him. But we've only lost 1 and not 4, like J.A.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was presented to us as like literally the savior of OU football and the Heisman, he's going to lead to a natty. That's when you let expectations down. But I don't hate him. I don't. I think he's not great, but he's not terrible. And I much rather like I like guys with good mentalities, man. And he's got it.
Yeah.
So
I agree. Man, speaking of Jackson Arnold, dude, talk about, and he didn't play in this game because he's that bad, but Auburn versus Alabama, man. And I get it, rivalry game, you're on the road, whatever, but still, Alabama's not that good, man.
Alabama's
not that good. They're not that good.
They're not that good.
They're just simply not that good. I am not that confident that OU is just this incredible playoff team. My confidence in this game comes from the fact that Alabama lost to Florida State. They lost to us already at home. They lost to Georgia 28-7. 28-7. And then they go to Auburn and they win by, they just scraped out of there. They got out of there alive. They survived.
Yeah.
And look what we did to Auburn, man. And I get that game was close at times, but man, if you had added 5 minutes to that game, I think we would have scored another freaking 3 million touchdowns because we were trying to roll at the end of that game. It felt dominant. It felt dominant. So, anyways, I just think, man, I think Alabama is Chris Middleton mid, and
jeez,
they're just all right. They're all right. And honestly, like, man, if anybody's got an argument of should they have been a playoff team, I think it'd be Alabama, man. That's my opinion.
I agree,
That's my
dude.
opinion, man.
I agree.
Except for freaking JMU.
Dude, honestly, I thought that they were going to get booted out because of their loss to Georgia. And they didn't. And I don't think they should have, but I kind of go back and forth because
It's tough because BYU.
It's tough.
Freaking.
they
kicked
got
the can.
blasted. But
Mhm.
Notre Dame, I mean, you can make the argument that Notre Dame could have gone over Bama.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I agree, man. I don't think they're that good. I really don't.
I would.
I agree.
I don't think I'm going to say I don't think they're that good. I think they're a good football team because I wouldn't be shocked if they beat us. That's the thing. I won't be shocked.
I wouldn't either.
But like, unless a bad football team or if someone that's not that good, that means I'd be shocked. In my brain, I would be shocked if we got beat by them. But Bama could easily beat us, and I wouldn't be like, "How did this happen?" Because I like if you go look at them on paper, we're going against a almost 3,300-yard quarterback that has 26 tutties and 5 picks.
They do have a good quarterback.
So I mean, you're going against two really dominant wide receivers. I know Ryan Williams has been kind of quiet, but if he physically catches the ball, like that's step number one, he has to catch the ball. It's trouble. It's trouble. Like that.
Yeah, he's a problem.
He will be a problem. Getting him the ball that's the first step, and it's hard to do that. Go ahead, Spence. I'm ready.
I don't think Alabama's a good team. I'm not surprised if they beat us because I don't think we're a good team either. I'm going to be honest. I think OU and Alabama are some low-key kind of – I think this playoff is very front-loaded. Very front-loaded. Because, like, yeah. I don't think OU, Alabama, Miami, these are some all right. Ole Miss, now that they don't have a freaking coach, is just like all right.
I feel like everyone
I think it's an all right.
Good. Like everyone's just like, all right, yeah, they're good. Like us, I would say, because elite defense, like offense averages out to just us being like, okay, we're good. Because our defense is so heavily weighted. Bama, they're solid. I would say they're good on both sides of the ball, so they just equal being good. Ole Miss,
just good.
Really explosive offense as well, like in a solid defense. So it kind of averages out to them being good. But there's only like...
And we don't know what they're going to be like now.
There's only a few elite teams. Like I think Indiana, their defense is elite. And I think their defense is good, and their offense is elite. Or you could argue for whatever way you want to put it. Same as Ohio State. I think Georgia's in that same low-key category. So it's just not the it's a crazy. I don't know. It's crazy.
I think the only teams that have a true national championship shot, and then you could make a run. You could make a run, but I think Indiana, Ohio State, obviously Georgia, Oregon, and I would throw in Tech and A&M. But honestly, Tech and A&M to me, realistically, put them up against Georgia and Ohio State. I don't think they're actually going to win those matchups. But like Tulane, Ole Miss, us and Bama, JMU, Miami, we're just there. We're kind of just there. We're competing for a bowl game at the Rose Bowl, which is great. And there's always a chance. But we are more of a we're definitely an underdog in this playoff compared to these teams with buys and teams like Oregon that they believe that they should be in the national championship.
I genuinely don't think you can win the Natty being completely one-sided. I don't think you can do it. Like
no,
I
can't.
genuinely.
Well,
I don't know. I mean,
you can get close.
Just
with a stroke of luck.
But like this lopsided, like our offense. If our offense was like a touch better, it's possible. But like even, I mean, if you look at like some of these teams of the past, like even the 2019 LSU, like that's probably the best offense to ever freaking do it, and their defense was still like solid. Like they had a solid defense, they weren't giving up 50. But us, it's like if we're banking, like we're stressed. If I had to put money on us scoring more than 20 points, I'd be stressed out, and that's really hard to win a Natty.
Hey,
I know our last Natty.
I do want to follow this up though. And this is kind of forward looking. I agree with both of you. If I had to bet money, I would say OU's not winning the national championship. Sorry. If a fan is actually watching this, take your emotions out of it and just actually look at it on paper. Our offense is awful. Can we? Because we're in the playoffs? Sure. Can we have some crazy games? Yeah, absolutely. But is it most likely going to happen? Probably not. No. But next year, I genuinely think we have a chance.
Fall 26. We're gonna be so up in fall 26.
And I don't want to spend this a lot of time talking about next year because we literally have a playoff game in 4 days and we're excited about that. We have a chance to win a natty this year. But I think if I was a betting man, next year our odds look really, really good. I mean, John Mateer's going to come back with a full year of experience and playoff experience. We're going to have a lot of returners on defense, hopefully. And plus, our guys are really good, but I don't think a lot of them would get drafted very high, other than, obviously, R. Mason's going to be gone. Guys like Peyton Bowen, I don't think he's going to go really high. I could totally see him coming back. Anyways, but I don't want to get too forward-thinking. But I just wanted to preface that, like, if it seems kind of negative that we might not win a natty this year, realistically, we probably won't. But next year, I think we're a contender next year. I think we're a legit contender next year. And I think John Mateer can make a Heisman run. I think he could. With a whole offseason and playoff experience, I think he can make a Heisman run next year.
Dude, to give us the benefit of the doubt, though, not going to lie. Hold up. To give us the benefit of the doubt, Ohio State was the 8th seed last year.
Yeah. I said that the last pod, dude.
Insane.
And they were 10-2. They were 10-2.
Pretty insane. And they lost to their biggest rival. Pretty insane. But
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're set up to be more of a we would have to make a pretty magical run. A lot of Sooner magic would have to come into play. If we were to win the national championship. Which could happen.
It's possible.
It's happened the last 4 weeks.
Friday night. Who knows? Who knows, man? Friday night is the start. And, gosh, dude. Gosh.
It's going to be magical, dude.
Magical.
I just know campus, it's going to be insane, bro. It's actually going to be, it's going to feel different when we're there.
Mm-hmm.
I am so excited. And plus, too, bro, listen, this might sound crazy. I'm excited to not sit in the student section, bro.
That's real.
Because you know what, bro? Those old heads are even crazier than the freaking students, bro.
Well,
I feel like we're going to have so much fun sitting with the old heads. Yeah.
Yes. Because the students are crazy, but they're crazy like,
bro,
let's leave at halftime and get a beer. And then they're like freaking, and then there's chicks like, what happened? Why is the game stopped right now?
Yeah.
And then there's our freaking targeting penalty, and they're like, why are they reviewing it? It's like, dude, they just took his head off.
Ref, you suck. Ref, you suck.
Ref, you
Yeah.
suck.
Reggie Powers.
Yeah.
And it's the clearest.
Went like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the clearest holding call of all time. Ref, you suck. Ref, you suck. It's like, bro, I can't even be with you right now. And then there's dudes that are freaking, spread out trying to save seats for their frat bros.
Yes, bro. The pledges,
then-
bro. And then you got the
else is going
nonchalants
on?
too, who just don't care. They're just like,
Mm-hmm.
just here
There's
to,
gonna be a ton,
like,
bro.
bro.
These tickets for $35, bro.
I hate,
There's gonna
bro.
be
I
so
hate
many.
nonchalants,
I
man.
don't even care, bro.
I can't. Hate's a strong word. I can't stand nonchalants, bro. That is
I can't,
not
Bro,
tough.
why y'all even
I don't care
cheering,
who
bro?
you
Why
are.
y'all cheering, bro?
Nonchalant is so, bro. It's not
Yeah,
that
bro.
deep. Go home.
Dude, and
Go home.
I can't sit next to you.
Go lay in your
no
bed.
More non-ball knowers, bro. There is too many non-ball knowers that are like, bro, that ball's catchable, bro. And he
Yeah,
threw
bro.
it away.
Yeah.
Who's catching
It's
that?
literally
Yeah,
10
yeah.
yards
Deion
away
Burks,
from his
how's
hands.
Deion Burks is 5'9". How's he supposed to catch that? He threw in the stands.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
But, bro, listen, dude, when we're with the unks, bro, and the old heads, it's going to be so lit because they go crazy, for one. So we're not going to feel like awkward going crazy. And they ought, bro. I have heard the old heads say the craziest stuff, bro.
Craziest.
Way crazier than anything I've ever heard in the student section. Way crazier, bro.
Yes.
Like Kylan, bro. Do you remember that OSU game, Bedlam, senior
That's
year?
exactly what I started
I have
thinking
never
of.
seen a crash out like that in my
That's peak
entire
crash out
life.
I've ever. Yeah, he was different.
Yeah. I
So
found
OU
out who that
fans-
guy was, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I remember because you're at the baseball game. So OU fans, I'm going to air this guy out, but it's because I don't know his name. But he's a taller guy and he's a little bit bigger. but he wears these headphones, and it's like old cassette headphones, like one bar and like this black circle foam pads, and he has a radio on his hip, and he is the biggest crash out I have ever seen
Ridiculous.
in my entire
Really
life.
ridiculous.
But best believe, I hope he's sitting right next to us, bro. I hope he's sitting right next to us because he feels those emotions, bro. He
How do you
feels
miss
them.
you? You'll hear some words.
Yeah.
He was making up cuss words last time, bro.
Literally,
It's like, bro,
cuss words I
it's
didn't even
like,
know
whoa,
existed.
What is that? What does that even mean?
Whoa! And there's literally a 6-year-old right next to you, and he's like,
Dude,
Yeah.
I just saw him like black out, like face was bright red. He looked like Benson from regular show when he's like the flames coming out of his mouth and
Yeah.
he's talking to in Mordecai and Rigby or levitating. Anyways,
Yeah,
no,
they're just
the old heads
rage
probably
baiting
have no
Benson.
idea what I'm talking about.
What is that?
yeah.
But dude, yeah, I'm just so stoked to be sitting like in the freaking like old head section, man. It's gonna be so much
Mhm.
fun.
Let's go.
Yep. Congratulations, Tate Sandell, for winning the Lou Garza.
Groza.
Yeah,
Groza.
Lou Garza Award.
Wait.
Groza. Yeah, you're right. Groza.
Okay.
And for best punter in the country. And you know
Kicker.
what's the dumbest thing ever? Kicker, my bad. Best kicker in the country award, but he was given second team
Yeah, dude.
All-American. How ridiculous
Who's
is that?
first team?
Some idiot. That's not Tate Sandell and Captain America.
Yeah, bro.
Or Captain Underpants is what I meant to say.
How do you win the best
Gosh.
kicker in the world,
Second team.
the country
World.
award, and get second team? That doesn't even make sense, bro.
It's because AP is
It's probably
dumb.
a Texas kicker,
And also,
bro,
I
'cause
want to
they just
shout
blaze,
out.
bro, every time we play
Sorry.
them, bro.
Probably. Dude, I also want to shout out freaking Jay Nunez. Because Jay Nunez
Yes.
used to be our special teams coordinator, and now he's at Alabama, and he left. He left us. He didn't, get kicked. We didn't fire him. He left us. And let me tell you, he's putting up a freaking stinker at Alabama. A freaking stinker. And guess who's not putting up a stinker? A stinker is Doug Deacon.
Shout out,
You
Doug,
facts, bro.
Dougie Fresh.
A lot of people don't shout out their special teams coordinator, and I am.
Facts.
Doug Deacon came in here because our guy left to go to Alabama, and now Alabama's putting up a stinker, and look at our special
Yep.
teams, man. Disciplined, disciplined, disciplined. And we're making kicks, great punts. Grayson Miller, UCO Broncos, Rollcos. Shout out Doug Deacon, man.
Dude,
Shout out
Doug
freaking
Deacon is the freaking GOAT, man.
Doug Deacon.
Special teams matters, dude. Special teams wins you games. Like, I don't
It
think
does.
a lot of people only focus on the offense or defense. Special teams wins you freaking games, dude. Without Tate
Yes.
Sandell, we are what? 1-3 without Tate
We
Sandell
are
the last
cooked.
4 games?
That's what we are.
Like, actually, dude. Special teams matter. And plus, you're talking about our punts, dude.
Grace,
Flipping the
Grayson
field,
Miller.
getting our defense opportunities.
dog.
Special teams is a huge, huge deal.
Especially
Doug
when your
Deacon, bro.
offense sucks.
Yeah.
When your offense
Exactly.
sucks, special teams is huge because if your offense can't even get off the freaking 25-yard line, punting is huge. And if they can't freaking get past the 40 and into the red zone, huge. Huge. So
Yep.
shout out
100%.
Doug freaking Deacon.
Let's go.
Shout
Double
out Doug
Ds.
freaking Deacon.
Come on.
Double Deacon.
Double Deacon. That's fire.
Double Deacon. That's tough, bird. We should get a shirt like that, bro.
Anyways.
That'd be so sick. He'd be so happy.
Shout out Double Deacon.
Yeah.
Nobody gives him love. Anyways.
Who else deserves a shout out? Oh, you know what? One more shout out, man.
Okay.
And this is going to be an interesting one for the Boomer Backfield, man. BV. Getting no love
Shout
for
out.
Coach of the Year. How is that possible?
Should have been. At least finalist.
He should have been a finalist for the Coach of the Year. He absolutely earned that spot. I don't know why he didn't even just become a finalist. I'm not saying he should have won it, but he absolutely should have been a finalist. BV was one of the top 5 coaches of the year. I can promise you that. We would not be here if it wasn't for BV. So
Dude,
I'm going to clarify that.
if we had some stinker at coach, you would be in shambles, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
BV has freaking given his freaking life to this program. Life.
Yeah, dude.
Gosh, man. Under all the pressure. So, shout out BV.
And hate, bro.
Gosh.
I've been a
Man,
hater.
Sure have.
I've been a hater.
I have.
I
I've
have
been a
said
hater.
some bad things.
I have.
I've been a
I've
hater.
said some bad things.
And listen, bro. At the time, it was valid.
It was.
I do not take back my words. We sucked last year, and we sucked the year before that. We sucked the year before that. But you know what? This year, BV has finally turned it around. So
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
he's our guy. But he should have been a finalist this year. He should have absolutely been a finalist this year.
All right. Well, if you see us on
think he's going
campus,
anywhere.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I was just saying I don't think he's going anywhere. With the amount of open jobs
Agreed.
there are, I don't think he's going anywhere.
Agreed. He's an OU guy. Well, if you see us on Campus Corner Friday, no, you did not. And it's going to be just a great time.
No, you did not.
It's going to be such a great time. We're going to have so much fun. Actually, no, if you see us on Campus Corner, come say hi. Boomer Backfield fans, I guess.
Yeah,
Dude, where's freaking
Buy us a
JJE,
beer.
bro? Jacob Jordan enthusiast, bro. We need to link up with bro.
dude, I know, man.
I know, Jacob.
I want to
Jordan
meet
enthusiast.
JJE so bad, dude. Joe,
For
JJE's the
context
goat,
pod,
man.
for context pod, we are really good buddies on Twitter with this guy named Jacob Jordan enthusiast. We don't even know what this guy looks
No
like,
clue.
but we
Yeah,
chop it up. So
yeah.
JJE,
He's our homie on
if you
Twitter.
ever, meet us up at Campus Corner on Friday night, man. After the
Let's
game,
go.
Dude, Spencer, I've low-key always thought it was you, bro.
Oh, dude, that'd
No
be crazy.
way.
That'd be a crazy.
I actually,
alter ego.
always thought it was you, but the fact that you just said that just confirmed that it wasn't, bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
bro,
Dude, I hope to meet JJE, bro. He seems like a homie.
I don't know who bro is, but he is a homie.
Yeah,
Next up,
dude.
we got to meet Sooner Goon,
He
bro.
is a homie.
Sooner
Goon.
Goon.
Come on, he's gonna say, show me 10
Bro,
bands,
I
bro.
love
Show
Sooner
me
Goon,
10
bro.
bands, bro. Show me 10 bands, bro, right here.
Bro, Sooner Goon. It doesn't get better than Sooner Goon,
I
bro.
just love
Yeah.
Twitter trolls, bro. They are the best people.
I
Shout
know,
out
bro.
Sooner Goon. Shout out JJE. And we will see
Dante, bro.
y'all-
Dante
Dante,
liked us
That's
too.
fair.
He's a cool
That's
guy.
fair.
Dante.
But
Yeah.
let's have
sorry,
a
I'll
Friday
let you
night,
finish,
fellas.
Let's do it.
dude.
Let's have a Friday night, fellas.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
All right, we'll be back Saturday. Hopefully, very happy.
Ah,
Peace.
peace.